vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trend shaking the screens, to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle, to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. This is Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on Cape TV. Stay tuned because... Good afternoon, Ghana. Good afternoon, Cape Coast. Hello, Vibz. Today is a working Monday, and I know most of you are lost and your heads are in your work. But then this weekend, what could you win? When you say NZMCC, and Sana walk on our papi, my Sunday, and a person, and our sorry Sunday, no. And one same is and there, ya buy the bro, our hot vibes. That's what I say. Welcome to another exciting session of Hot Vibes right here on your favorite TV station, Cape TV, Innovate Your World. And yeah, senior ye no debia no ya me ban makasa senior ye no debia anti Monday the starting to Monday when ya just and you here pressure the doors but how we go do up we still move and I was say. So today we have with us 5 stories. I make say Friday no it's answer yanka story in the me and the 4 pay me see me and the 6 stories. Today I have Mikita some stories back easier. Now last one there it will take you by surprise. So this afternoon we will take you through to the headlines. A High Court legal practitioner comes out against Agrades reduced sentence to 1 year, and then we'll move on to 2 people have been arrested after they illegally dug a grave in Kole area. Then we'll move on to Rex Omar has come out to say that most of these prophecies are coming from people who are charlatans. Charlatans now. From the legal aspect, we'll move on to the entertainment side and affairs and relationship. Miss Bell has come out to say that I prefer married men to young guys because of my preference of sex. And lastly, Yademobefa baby Edumwe lungu. Near the story last one Abraham, Mrs. 6 into what we have 5th one. The 5th one I saw. Did you know that it was actually written at the back of a church? And then lastly, our MCRs situation. And then I saw the crowd many but let me take you through to the first 3 stories. Now you come once a cold break today. So if you know that's the only reason when you share Hot Vibes and that's on Cape TV. Now what do you watch here? Miniaba, one now on so that he or she will also be enjoying this vibe early in a Monday afternoon. I don't want how that's what life is only once. So we say you only live once. Let me take you to the first story. So our first story, a legal practitioner comes out against Mama Pat, who goes by the name Apostle Patricia Nasemno. One said Mama Pat here chinu etumu for 2nd degree. What do I say? Fraudulent, no, 2nd degree felony. She was supposed to be sentenced 15 years in prison, but we can wait some more. I see reducing the sentence. No, you found 10, you found 5, you have single one. Oh, number 1. Back up. Into a legal practitioner, Ababontin, is a legal practitioner, a friend of Mankontam Ababontin said, this is something that he is highly against, that the Ghana courts or even the Supreme Judge and then the Supreme Court should say something about it, because here comes the case in the law of the country with 2nd degree felony with fraudulence, and the victims that are also have been affected by Mami Efreni Agrade in Asemi, they should put into consideration not just the money that has been put into the fraudulence, something as actually because of Mama Pat, fraudulent, but also the emotions of these victims and the vulnerabilities should be put in place, because in Ghana's law the maximum sentence is supposed to be 25 years, and now say 25 years and now say 15 years do duenum. Yes, the maximum ya cost right is 25 years. Into some combe reducing the crown communion in 5 years, but to reduce it to the extent that is just 1 year, no, or during one crown there on Tiase. So he said, even if the court wanted to reduce the sentence, it shouldn't have gone below 5 years. A 1 year sentence does not align with the sentences guidelines stated by Mark on Tam. That's what he is saying. You see, Aden. In this is no court near the says, Mama me way. This is second degree felony. This in the court of law, in Ghana's legal terms and in Ghana's courts and everything with the judgment and everything, no, say Nipakon committed this kind of crime, the second degree felony, this fraudulent behavior. Nature say wajin ne for 35 cents, wajobia 1,000 Ghana cedis, and wa fedi sa no biantenance and cabium. And I say bibi ni sa no in our law is maximum of 25. Now se mu to meet so man so crown 10. What they 10 crowd doors so you can say 5. But then you reduce it to 1 year. And I said this is very bad because the whole idea behind the sentencing guidelines was to ensure consistency. When courts overlook clear aggravation factors, it creates confusion and send the wrong signal. Into Abama Sisi Agana for Crabby Bisa say, hey, into Yambra no name penny for you bet to me the career show Mumudia, Nanipa to me committed second degree felony. They send the sentence from 15 years to just 1 year. Ades Kebi Remana, media minimo, a grad and sentence. Man Quantam Abba Bontino say the court's decision is followed by her appeal against the original sentence for defrauding by false pretense. They say, you saw your cromfo, a grad, Fidiabeti, and saw your sophomame. I a friend Mama Pata, and they say, Nidino, a apostle cried, a canidino, Emma, and Yade Ketua cry, Evangelist Patricia, is Siedu, now Semia Babonti. You see, this thing, with the Attorney General has the right to appeal the sentence. Attorney General has the right to appeal the sentence. You don't look at only the amount involved, the circumstances, the conduct of the accused, and the impact on the victims are very critical. Now, just say, yes, was shame. Maybe it's involved. No, say you are affected and crofon. Maybe an assassin can the koye bibi, and then went to we defraud your ma just as kaweni na yankopon kwan enim ni odisi kan koye. Into the Attorney General has the right to appeal the sentence if they believe it does not meet the ends of justice. So we say that rise up Ghana for justice, and we demand justice against this second degree felony by Agrada Mama Pat. Into there, ya cannot say into my contam says since it has not been say so pam there, they can still send it to court and appeal that it should be looked into, and then some of the sentences should be added. And sir, we would have Ghanaians asking, is our law even lawing at all? What's my say? Yeah, that kind of thing. So we'll move on to the next story. Now, me say second story where the I am coming be someone say, Aden. Nipan kasa edem pan na yehwehwe o wiase mu. Say yache wa asem ne say obi funu e na wakwakotu. O kotu funu obi ayesie nu a ho me de wo kotu ni funu de ageden. Aden Sikenti, in the say, Osu yache 2 men who are illegally digging grave in the Osu cemetery. The Kole Clotte Municipal Assembly, they intensified the effort to curb this unlawfulness. One say a bit more motor assassin man crowd sending on between my baby or my dofu or young fan say what Thomas assassin wo na feed what was here what dofu we no assan so Thomas assassin man nipa foforo into your Thomas nipa foforo san na say wo dofu na o hye honom no wa ba betu no ni munu no ananse ni dompe na aka no wa ba betu no we yi akwakotu egu baby and then give the land to someone else. And this is not right. I mean, you should respect the dead. We have to respect, no matter what, we need to respect the dead. In this, we feed the so on Sancrofumi anyway. To the extent that they are saying the burial in the Osu cemetery has been put on hold for some time because the authorities are digging into it. The suspects were identified as Eric Annan and Joseph Donko. They were apprehended for the early hours on Friday. Yeah, they were apprehended. They moved to call all 90. For doing a joint operation involving the cemetery caretaker. Obi a yesi onhwe muzie no zu no krasa ya dey e ka ho na je say omo cooperation no mu ko tufunu no e dey asase na ato ama nipa foforo. So they are saying that this is unlawful. Then they say what to asase na mo bia, why should you go on ahead to try and give it to someone else? now we to obini munu efrim is yeah jeden like yeah jeden e wo wiase mu sikenti na what tamanadwo e wo say what da no wonam kokoro what the pickers ne shovel ato okumachi ekoto obi munu akotu wi de kwen. So I'm really happy. Say police for Monsa come now. They are involved in this kind of things in your police force. They are letting you know that the law is at work, and then if they catch you, they will arrest you and they will give you the punishment that you deserve. And we are hoping that these two gentlemen are able to receive the punishment that they deserve. Until with that being said, we'll move to our third story. And our third story in Obi. So we are moving from the legal aspects to the cemetery daggers, the grave diggers. Okay, say there was this story and now Usaya kind the BBB grave diggers almost to tufuna omwia unze nyama na yedi nipa ku yesi nipa ku no omwia ntoma ne gold ne chains na ade no omwia no makwakoton. When we dey there almost say assassin na no person ntoma nipa foforo despite your beloved being down there. Why? I mean, so from there we are moving to one of the issues that is circulating around Ghana, the prophecies by some of our dear prophets into the country. And now, one of Ghana's well-known high life musician and president staffer of Black Star Experience, Rexoma Ababonti Ebedi Sende, our prophets Nibiso say, these people are actually charlatans. If someone is charlatans, what it means, nipa kono falsely claim to have or possess a particular skill that they do not have. Na choice ma ba bontin aba be kan sem na wiem mo kan wia mo se mo hyenkom ma ba betina TV so ma betina radio so na mo hyenkom na sambe mu wia ma ba bontin aba ka se ya pamocho na me ye mistake e ma ye bisa se nyankopon na eye mistake na se wo e na wo de wo ho e fa wo ho e ko ka se me who say ni say na yankopon say ni because Resoma is saying that these people are charlatans. Some of them are actually making the right predictions, they are making the right prophecies. This false prophecy has become like it is becoming unbecoming, honestly speaking. Just the 31st on the 31st of January Mokai say MPP flag bearer election no prophet Bako eba bontin beka say Kennedy Japan be winning after yeah but Omia still owns it and he is still the current flag bearer whilst winning the election. In this is no ye na also fiba bontin beka say opa or man for cho say asemo kind no it like why? In this is no ama people are asking say aden nyankopon no your true ana say nyankopon enkan ya memba bontin beka. Because at the end of the day, you end up causing confusion. Like last time I said, controversies. Don't falsely claim something in the name of God. Oh, come on, we are Christians. Oh, I'm a coffee kinata and enjoy to ye. Intin Yamasum pa na yellow sumia, Bisawunia, they bisawa so home. Yamasumnia sum the same say, ye did for ye be no me babonting. Basha come share in him, sir. Why is it for popularity? For people to falsely follow you? For people to hopelessly follow you? Some of the miracles they are even doing, but let each and every prophecy come from the word. So it is something bad. Pray against it because God reveals to redeem for redemption. Now we have say it was a mistake. A mistake now. I want to find him. Just to gain popularity, just to gain fame. Come on. Let's stand up against these kind of things. It's becoming unbecoming. Honestly. I am a Rexoma Bekasa. So according to him, Rexoma said that people are taking advantage of other people's ignorance. You cannot come and tell me because you're a prophet, God has told you something about me. The God that dwells within me did not tell me, but he told you to come and tell me. Fine. If he told you to come and tell me, make sure that whatever you come to tell me is the right thing. Don't cause panic. Don't take advantage of people's ignorance. I hope you understand. Thank you very much. Until with that being said, we'll go for a quick break. Now, to say a quick break, neba menimu beche and semi and sa akana home. Until today, no senya de bia mekano. If you own a business, Valentine's Day eba, Saturday way, and what day? It's just so hot vibes there. Say shiani. It is scorching. It is very hot. So this Valentine's Day, just advertise your product on Cape TV. Just for babe, what your products no? Send me pictures and advertisement video. Now for Cape TV. Oh, na yenye way, na ya so ya day, you advertising man. So I'll take this opportunity to tell you that we are open for advertisement and sponsorship. Just contact our number. Obey to me a WhatsApp here, obey to me a friend here. So person your advertisement. Na show your co breaker, ya bo unjum, ya bo what year also. And now what you saying? And then I'll also say, happy belated birthday, happy belated birthday, happy belated birthday to my girl Lester, Ekia Kweku. Yes, happy belated birthday. This Saturday was your birthday. I say God bless you very much. You enjoyed your birthday, and I pray that may the Lord's blessing continue to be upon your life forever and ever. So enjoy birthday, you celebrating it Saturday to Saturday, and I was here. Yeah, so we'll go for a quick break. Now say your bar made in sense no ever so.
Royal Hotel, richly invited, comfortably yours.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, this is Hot Vibes right here on your favorite TV station, Cape TV, Innovate Your World. I am your host, Jessica Danso. You can call me Jada for short. It's a working Monday. Some of us are so hot-headed. A democratic pie on mobile. Let me tell you something. The week has just begun. Don't worry. You pass through it, you say through it, and then you get all your work done. Because at the end of the day, the lazy man, no food for the lazy man. Yeah. There was a young as I bread. We have to struggle. We have to hustle. So good luck to you out there who is hustling. Good luck to you who is in the office. The heat, no matter the pressure. Chale, BBF fine what BBF. So you bet ya so and you didn't watch the first 3 stories no makontama babontin abeka say agrada and the sentence now you're reducing it for 15 years no about 1 year and there was say court ehwemu na omo appeal especially attorney general and babontin be appeal say this sentence is not fair because she committed second-degree felony by committing fraud on 31st night while Jenna Soneman Misika and then Omar Rex, Omar Babontin said, some of these prophets that are falsely making prophecies about God and about the nation is quite unbecoming and name them nonchalant. Nonchalant, they are falsely claiming to have the abilities they do not have. In this is here, no Yeshua say prophecy ne ba Yeshua say efin your ma nyankopon kawanu tum say efin yamia yebetie. What am I saying? And if it is where we need redemption, pray about it because God reveals to redeem. Now, if you know, 2 men have been arrested for illegally digging a grave in Osu Cemetery. And with that, you'll be moving your next 3 stories. And with the next 3 stories, this musician, I'll be 16 years. I'm going to be like this. So if you touch Martino, I go tell mommy yo. La 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 la. Somebody I win you. Start saying you now me huni pa kono. Miss V about Bontain, and then she has said that she preferred to date older married men compared to younger ones because she doesn't like sex. Now, you beside the internet open older married men. Not someone is them. You say this young guys, no, I say, or more provided for you, they give you the money and stuff, they end up demanding for sex. Let me say, you know, sex is supposed to be planned. What's the matter here? Okay, fine, but this can imagine not planning to have sex and then you go and say, oh, yeah, just say I have to pay the income. Yeah, so she'd rather prefer older married men. And I wonder, why married men? In Crawford Kuno. Charlie, let's be serious, though. Obi Kuno. I didn't know what the idea men vow. Sana media may come. So she says she prefers the older married men because they are too tired and too busy with their stuffs, with their family, with work and everything. Obi Shakano wa bread. What's the matter? He won't be demanding sex. No, see, she's in an open relationship, but the young ones, ne dear, go away on penny age mates or penny four or my son worries and penny four the uncommittee as but penny four my idea and Crawford Kunu dear. I didn't know was our talent. This young man, yeah, you knew what you or the auntie as well. So when she said that, no, she, you know, a lot of things and a lot of speculation are coming out why she used married men in quote married men. So if they are older, we understand or say sex and branty and my body, they just won't worry in the crown and demanding, and she's not a fan of sex. That's the truth. I say, in intimacy, she's not a fan of this kind of intimacy which will involve in sex. That's why she prefers the older married men to the younger ones. Maybe some who if it's older men, me metias here also be an it is what I say. But and allegedly older married men is what she is saying she prefers. Into Miss Bella Montiaka said this is her preference, and who am I to judge? That's what she prefers. But all the same, I will say married men. So we move on to the next story, and this next story is now. We are still in the entertainment stories, you know, trending entertainment story now. Kobna alba so yetungata ya fine. Aso I am Aso men do no girl. And dancing I Tira makes Nibia eyes featuring Stoneboy and 1 year day. You know, so he came out and then he said that the assault track was actually written when he was at the back of a church our free school polytechnic called Fie into your hall and a band. He was at the back of the church. Yes, at the back of the church now, on the other yeah, and all the in Germany baby was see like 70 to 80% of his songs are what he got when he's at the back of a church. And it is from, you know, sometimes it depends on where you are. Exactly, it depends on where you are, the things you are going through at that particular moment that will inspire a lot of songs. And Jumna feel, you know, is at the back. It was written whilst he was on his way from school to home of his school and all the choir Sanjum. So today this is our top 5 stories from the very beginning. Agradana Semna Yatin a sentence so I call 1 year and but we are looking to see how the case is going to turn out, and then 2 men have been arrested for illegally digging up a grave at the Osu cemetery. And thirdly, Rex Omar has come out to say that the prophecies that are coming out that are false are from people who are charlatans. I have no say in it. Yes, that's what he is saying. And Miss Bell has come out to say that she preferred older married men. That's her preference. Who am I to judge? Yep. And then we'll move on. The reason why she's saying this is because the young guys request to my sister and she's not into sex. You know, you understand. Yeah, with that. And then we went to Aso, which was written by Kobna. You know, in the early years, Yaya remix Ninya and the idea. And you see, he was at the back of a church. Also, sometimes it's your emotion at that time. It depends on what you are going through. Say, Menewa say, so say he was suffering, he was shattered after a breakup, and then it influenced the lyrics, the songs from Menewa. And our last story, which is the sixth story, and that's something that I say. Me technical team, I shout out. Me see you go feel, you want the break more go feel by ya. I brand you who baby I'm funny team, but mouse no crow who baby eda. Me see it. Yes, you no crown was so did me say, oh, who send you the yes in the grapher? And then I say, as some yasam get to a minimia, yet the year as you will soon know the pejano to come was a name, you be satisfied one con a girl. In the assembly, the Gusa, you ship, now I am penny and pie MCRE, so could feel quite a so it has been fun, and thank you very much for having me on your screens today. I'll say that thank you very much. I love you so much. See you same time on Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. We'll bring you another edition of Hot Vibes. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. When the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trends shaking the screens to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. This is Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on Cape TV. Stay tuned because when the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat. From the latest trend shaking the screen